Hey my lovely Sagittariuses, we're going to do a reading for you guys. So yeah, feel free to check out your sun, moon and rising signs, guys. Don't forget to give the video a like if you like the vibe, if you like the reading. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And yeah, with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So yeah, divine angels, spirit guides, what message do we have for my lovely Sagittariuses, please? Please also note that readings on this channel are timeless, so if you see a titled reading that was posted a while ago that resonates with you, then still feel free to check that out, because a lot of these messages can also be like future predicted as well. Okay, so Sagittarius, we've got courage. So telling you to really utilize your courage. We had this card come up. I don't remember what sign it was now, but it was a sign. It was a sign, and there was also dolphins in it. But yeah, courage. We're in a water season, so obviously being a fire sign, you know, maybe it just felt like difficult navigating in the water season. Okay, but I feel like the valuable aspect that's coming from this season for you guys is courage. Okay, because it's like really utilizing that inner courage from within, in order to kind of like I feel like there's a need to kind of go with the flow and not go with the path of least resistance at this time, and not to resist the flow. Okay, because here it's like, with the water element, going with the flow will kind of allow you to naturally, you know, move with the water, okay, towards whatever that natural destination is. Whereas if you feel like there's any sort of like resistance here, then you could feel like you're kind of hitting against the rocks, which might just feel like, okay, that might even just be another moment for another, like to draw upon even more courage. But to us sometimes that could feel like okay, you know. But it's almost like yeah, I feel like courage is going to be a good asset for you out of this water season. Okay, and if you're not watching this in a water season, if you're watching this at a later time, then this could just be something to do with you navigating with your emotions at this time. Okay, but yeah, we've got miracles, so it's kind of saying, yeah, if you go with the flow here and you take the path of least resistance here, then you may be pleasantly surprised at miracles. And miracles, it's like the energy of something that, you know, it's called a miracle for a reason, because it seems like a miracle, like how right? But it's like you may be pleasantly surprised at like a miracle that will be there for you if you just let the water, the natural flow of the ocean take you to the natural destination. Because this natural destination, it's like there's some sort of miracle there, or some sort of miracles. Looks like end of the rainbow type of vibe. Yeah, look at you in the water. It's like if you're in a boat here in the water, when you resist the oaring, you don't want to hit a rock because it's going to damage the boat. And then you're gonna feel like, oh my god, what if I sink? But if you just kind of like go with the flow here, and then it's like you may just start to notice that the water actually becomes a lot more still. Okay, and then it's like, look how this kind of matches the miracles now. It's like you can kind of, when you're in this energy of like stillness and just kind of look at, let me look at this here. Yeah, it's like this person, it kind of looks like they've put their rowers up, so they don't, not even really needing to row so much at this time, because there's already something naturally moving you forward towards your intended direction. So with solitude, there may even be some times where you're actually able to get in a good bit of solitude. Like, you know, when you've been doing a lot of roaring and working and just like, you know, when can I stop roaring? But it's like, even though you're still in motion, because at this time I feel like this is actually working in your advantage to be able to get some times of solitude for yourself as well, because you can just sort of like let it move forward whilst you just kind of like, you know, relax, you know. Um, oh, look at that. Look how the miracles here. Look how it looks like it's on like a little bit of a cliff bit. And it's the same with like the rocks. So sometimes you could be using your courage, maybe hoping that you don't come into like you feel like the water doesn't hit the rocks. But it looks like you're actually going to come up to like a shore. And then you're going to get out of the boat and then you're going to walk over there and then you're going to see like the end of the rainbow. That's looking like the reality. But maybe this is why there's a need to use your courage, because maybe you're thinking like, you know, but the water could turn into like, do you know what I mean, big waves, you know. What if it's not like still calm water? And it's kind of like, it's just telling you to just go with the flow and almost kind of like ride the wave here as well, because there's something about if you are in the ocean, you know, it's like you can't resist the ocean. Does that make sense? You can only be light, and kind of like be more in that flow energy. But if you're going against the current, then you're going to feel more like there's more chances of you getting washed up. Or does that make sense? Whereas if you're kind of going more in the direction of it, or but you're just also letting the water, because the water's going to move you forward anyway, you know, the waves, and you just kind of, you ever just like jammed on waves and then like it just kind of moves you forward and it's a bit fun? It's like you can kind of like, the water will kind of do some of the moving you forward for you, so you can kind of like, you know, in that moment you can kind of relax and have those moments as well of relaxation. But it takes courage to kind of, I guess, trust that process. Maybe some of you guys, you've been used to always having to put in a lot of work. This could have something to do with like just you needing to let yourself know that like it's okay to, you know, not have to always put in so much work and always roll the oars, right? So this could feel like a bit of a flexible adjustment for you, but it's actually one that will serve you well, because, you know, solitude and relaxation, more of that can, you know, benefits everybody. Especially if you feel like you haven't been able to have it for a while because you feel like you have to constantly keep roaring. Yeah, look, what did I say? You're gonna come to the shore safely. Look at how you kind of get to the shore here. And then remember I said you're gonna walk over that cliff and then you're gonna see the end of the rainbow. I feel like when you walk over this cliff here, you're gonna see like these plants, these sunflowers. These sunflowers symbolize, oh, purification. Because when you come out of the ocean, it's almost like as well, you're probably gonna be in this energy of like having like completely like cleansed something or purified. You know, like this purification would have taken place because they have like coming out of the ocean. It's like a cleansing. It's like nature's spiritual bath. So it's like, you know, that salt water. There could be an energy, something as well about like a salt water cleanse. Or some of you guys, maybe you're going to be in the ocean, and you know that might actually bring like a deep sense of like purification and cleansing, and you just feel like you can just grow like really tall now. You know how sunflowers, they grow like really tall? You could just feel you can just grow really tall now because you feel like that water just really just gave you what you needed, you know. And for some of you guys, like I said, with the whole situation of coming out of the ocean on the boat thing, it's like you come out of the boat, you come over here, yeah, you walk around there, and then you see like these sunflowers. And these sunflowers, okay, these can symbolize like maybe some of you guys, you can travel somewhere, and maybe there's going to be like a lot of people that, you know, will be happy and receptive to you. I feel like this is an energy of people with a lot of positive energy, or like, you know, people that it's just like a strong sense of like positivity, openness, and there's quite a bit of them. So this could be like a community. I remember in your last reading we had the message of community in your last reading, of like whether you went forward or backwards, it didn't matter. just more so depending on what you wanted. So I feel like wherever you naturally, if you're just allowing the water to take you, then that might actually be you surrendering to the divine process and saying, you know, maybe the divine knows what I want more than what I want. And if I let the water naturally take me there, then I will come to this shore where I feel like there's all of this potential for like success as well, that can just grow very tall. And for all of you guys, it's being around other people where you feel like there's a lot of positivity and success and growth. So that is lovely. Let's get some cards, some other cards. Can we get solitude, please? We're going to clarify solitude here with these cards. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be an element here of like temptation. Okay, so it's saying that, you know, temptation may knock on your door, right? That's probably going to be a bit of like a test, okay, for you. But it's saying if you're in those moments, that's going to be when you're in your solitude. Okay, when you're in solitude, you may see temptation arise. Some of you guys, it could be temptation to maybe like, it could even be temptation to go out or to go get a drink or something like that, which might not even be anything necessarily, if it could be a particular person, okay, there could be a particular person where it's like tempting to kind of, you know, appear towards them, or maybe they're trying to appear towards you, whatever. Maybe this is someone that may have a drink, or I don't know, they may offer you a drink, you know, do you want to have a drink, something like that. Or if this, the reason why it's tempting is, OMG, of course, there's devil energy, always trying to get you to go in a different direction. Look at this. The devil's like, going over there to that land, come to this land where I'm at, but you're going to have to turn your boat around and go over here. That's what it's saying, yeah? Look at that. Look. Ah. It's like, this is the other land, okay? You're already going to where you're going, okay? Which is like here, okay? Look how the color matches. And then it's like, that's there. And then that's there. So, yeah, so I'm just trying to get this like aligned. Okay, cool. So, but like if you see where this energy that I'm holding, this person here, they may be like, there's like another shore over here. This might have been where you just came from, or it could be somewhere else. Like if you came from over there, then there's like those different little, like little smaller pieces of land around you. You know, sometimes when you're in a boat and there's like just these little small islands, right? It's like, you know, there could be a temptation to just get off the boat quickly and go there, whereas that might not be where you were setting sail to go, okay? But that's why it's a courage to persevere and to keep going, okay? Don't stop there, keep going. Okay, what else have we got here, please, for my lovely Sagittarius? Because there's something about the solitude, like it's going to be very valuable for you, because you can, and it's like you don't have to, because some of you guys, it's like, I don't know, like maybe, because like if you have solitude, it's like you might be tempted to fill that up with something else, with like a celebration, or like a, you know, someone that like comes and tries to get your attention, something like that. But it's like maybe in that time all you actually need to do is just be with yourself, and not be with yourself and like work and like do loads of tasks and stuff, but just be, you know, because when you're just being, you're still moving forward because you're still in the boat. So you're still moving forward, but you just feel like you're in the stillness, like your last not your last reading before, the power in the stillness. You just feel like you're in the stillness, but you're still in the boat. The water's still moving forward. But if it was to move any quicker, it would be like the water and the rocks and the waves, and that's not actually what you want anyway. So it's kind of like the only way for you to not do anything really within the stillness, because if you start like doing all this like rowing, okay, then you may actually kind of again roll yourself somewhere else, okay, as opposed to letting, you know, it take you to where you need to actually arrive. Yeah, look, this is you arriving. Arrived. I have arrived. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. I have arrived. Okay. Stepping out of that ocean. Cleansed. Like I can look, growing, ready to grow tall like this sunflower, and just bright and just positive. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna find new land and you're gonna mark your territory, I feel like. But I feel like it's almost like, you know, if you find new land and it's like you need to claim your territory whilst you're still building it, so no one comes and takes your territory, right? It's like, okay, you mark this section of the grass, you mark that, and you're like, okay, this bit here, like this is mine. And then it's like, you know, any, like you may have some like people that are you know, part of your like your your team, I want to say, and it's like they have pathways, they have entries, you know, they have an entryway to you, they have a pathway to you. Yeah, like you carve pathways for like your people to be able to come to you once you've marked some sort of territory of yours and some new land. Okay. So you guys, it's almost like a new quest where it's like you're gonna build, like you can really like build, and look, you are the sun. You're gonna position yourself where the sunflower is, and like, oh, you grow this garden. This is your garden that you're gonna grow. Okay, so some of you guys, even if you go somewhere and you're by yourself, you're gonna like set the soil, okay, and it's like you are like the stem, and then it's like you grow tall, and then it's like these other people that I was talking about, they come here, they come, and they are the other sunflowers. This is sick. This is sick. This is sick. This is sick. Wow. Sick. Okay. What else have we got, please? So yeah, you mark your territory, and then you give pathways for these people to come in, and then they're like sunflowers as well, and then it's like, yeah, the rain. I know I'm hearing that song, like I can't stand the rain, it's my window, I can't stand the rain, something like that. Like, I can't stand the rain, but I'm looking at the rain on this like sunflower. So anyone that can't stand the rain is not going to be able to come to your plot of land and like grow into a sunflower because they don't like the water. But you would have just, you know, had come from like being in the ocean, so it's like you would have been well accustomed to the water by then, and you know that the rain's going to allow you to grow into a flower. So you know that like the water is like also part of the nutrients. You actually want the water so that you can grow into a sunflower. Whereas anyone that like can't stand the rain, it's like, yeah, that like window energy is like, it's gonna be, they're just gonna see from the window. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like this is where you guys, you're gonna be like thriving in your territory here. Okay. This is lovely. Okay, let's see what else we get. I'm gonna clear this and I'm gonna get some of the other tarot, and I wanna see if we have anything else for you guys. I want to look at the side of miracles for you. Okay, let's get some more of these miracles for Sagittarius, please. Spirit, divine angels, miracles. I believe in miracles. Yes, Six of Wands. That is like your anthem, okay? Spirit, I feel like they want you to like believe in miracles, okay? So that might be like the theme tune for you, okay? That is jokes. That energy, that belief, that will push you forward towards the miracles. That will keep you, you know, content in this bowl, okay, to get towards your miracle, okay? I believe in I don't know why I can't remember the rest of the lyrics for that. So many songs are coming to me today. Oh, and then we got your energy here as well. Temperance. We got Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. Okay. Some of you guys, like, you can't fully see the success just yet. Okay, that's why you're having to believe in miracles with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, it's like you're trying to look out on the horizon and you're like, but I can't see it. And that's why the courage is coming in. So yeah, with the Temperance here as well, and the rest are talking about utilizing patience, peace and harmony to allow you you know, in that journey. Did you know everything I prayed for? Did you know every night and day? Did you know every night and day for? Okay, so I'm just the first things that came up. Wait, I'm looking for the lyrics. Oh, I didn't write lyrics, I just wrote the song. Okay. Also, yeah, it's telling you, like, be patient with your time of self-investment. Be patient with yourself. Like, don't try to rush it. Don't try to get it over quickly. Just, you know, be patient with yourself, you know. Okay, they say the day is ending. Let's watch the sun go down and plan a holiday for two, for all eternity. Oh, okay. So sometimes you might plan a holiday here for two. For all eternity, we will ride a cloud so you can see the world I created just for you. Okay. The feeling that came. Yeah, I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. Don't you? Don't you? Okay, so we've got I don't know what people are saying or what games they're playing, or if they're planning same old game on me. People never knowing where they are going or what they are showing. So come on, boys, show a little love for me. Oh, I believe in miracles. Here we are together face to face, forever in a place that I created just for you. So people are better than what you give. Believe in dreams and think they are real, and one day soon the miracle will come true. I believe in miracles, don't you? Oh, hold on. Let me read that again. Yeah, so also we have, oh, I saw you standing on the street. I wanted to meet. Just stop a while. You give me a smile to say hello. You make me feel so good inside that I realized I could not hide the feeling that came when you failed to say, I believe in miracles. Do you know what that gives me? Remember I was talking about when you were in that boat and there was that devil energy that wants you to go on the other side of the street, okay, to go there, and then it's like that feeling when you fail to say I believe in miracles. If you fail to believe in miracles and you go there, but then it's saying, you know, do you believe in miracles? And then I feel like you're saying, yeah, you don't know what people are saying and what they're playing, or if it's the same, if it's the same old game on me. People never knowing where they're going or what they are showing. So come on, boys, show a little love for me. So there's something about, if people don't know where they're going, then they could go in the wrong direction. Or if someone, show a little love for me. If someone's looking for like love here or something about like the boys or something, then it could have something to do with, like, again, that could be part of that, like, temptation. So it's kind of bringing all of these things up as well. It's saying you guys with the Ace of Swords, maybe you could feel like there could be a bit of like a suspicious energy here as well. But that could be like, you know, if you feel like you're trying to figure out, like, you know, you feel like you don't know what's going on, you're trying to figure out if there's like, you know, some games being played or something like that. But then I feel like it's kind of saying, yeah, people never know what they're showing. You could be trying to see if people are gonna like show things. Like I feel like you could be trying, like I feel like you're in a very observant, I feel like you're in a very observant place right now, and you could be trying to see like what people are showing to kind of be able to tell what way that they're going. But I feel like you want, there could be something to do with males or something. It's interesting because I can't remember what reading that was now, but anyways, yeah, so come on, boy, show a little love for me. So again, it's kind of saying, if you're looking for someone to show something to you, then then you may not be believing in the actual miracle for you, because you could be looking for something to be shown for you or to you. But it's like, I feel like the miracle for you is something bigger. What you're wanting to be shown was that temptation energy, which is, with that energy, could be something that could just keep you feeling like stuck. So it's kind of saying, go with the current, go with the flow, believe in miracles. I feel like some of you guys, if you're wanting to like meet a partner, for some of you guys as well, like I'm just getting that energy for someone who want to meet a partner, and it's telling you to have faith and believe. But it's like if you're wanting someone to show you something, or you know, if you're thinking like I'm being successful, you're looking for like something, those things that you're looking for, that might not be, I don't know how to explain it, that might not be the miracle. Okay, so it's telling you to just like keep moving in the direction that you're going in, and then like you'll naturally be led towards some sort of miracle. Okay, but I'm gonna have a look at what the miracle is, if spirit will let us know. Okay, we've got 10 of Pentacles in reverse, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Sun in the reverse. So some of you, yeah, like there could be some doubt here, because I feel like there's something else that you're looking at that you feel like wasn't successful that you wanted. That you may feel like it's coming to an end. It could have something to do with a home, it could have something to do with a child, it could have something to do with isolation, it could have something to do with solitude, it could have something to do with Hermit. Oh. King of Cups, Page of Wands. Okay, so fire energy, water energy, Leo energy, Virgo energy, and we've got your energy. So it's kind of saying here, this could be you. Wow, this I feel like actually is pursuit. This is like, this is a temptation, and then this is you in the boat. Okay, I get it. The temptation is for is you, if there's something that you feel like it wasn't successful and it ended, and you're still kind of like, you know, looking at that, thinking about that, you know, you're trying to maybe wanting to like trying to maybe in like, I'm feeling like it's something like an impulsiveness, something impulsive in the area of something that like you may feel like wasn't successful or didn't work out, something like that. But it's like if you make an impulsive decision, it could be to try and like start something. But I feel like again that's that temptation. Okay. Oh, now I'm hearing that song. Yeah, oh my god, look me in the eye. Listen. Yeah. Temptation. Temptation. I'm actually gonna play it for a quick second. Because some of you guys, you want someone to look you in the eye. You're trying to observe someone and you're like, look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. I want to see. But I feel like it's saying, you know, there won't be the temptation. You could be trying to do something impulsively or trying to do something hastily. Okay. We're going to see. Oh, wait. The chorus is going to be there for a while. So let me just get the lyrics real quick. Because the chorus just repeats itself. It says temptation, temptation, that's all I see when I look at you. Okay, so if you're tempted to look, if there's other people that you're observing, okay, it could tempt you to want to do something. Yeah, so Jackaria, if you do me nice, if you do me right, I'm gonna give you everything you like, anything you like. Give me ginger, give me ginger. Okay. And it's the same thing. Temptation. So let's see when I look at you. Okay, cool. So let me have a look at this real quick. I want to see something. I want to see something. Oh. Okay. So some of you guys as well, you could be thinking to someone like, if you do me nice, like I'm gonna do you right. Anything you like, but I feel like it's saying like, or maybe like if you feel like you could be trying to tempt someone with something, but I feel like it's saying just let something flow, let something be natural. Oh right, that's what I'm trying to find. I got confused with what I was doing there. Okay. Jack Korea means let's get a drink. When I was like, I want to see something, I was like, you know, because I'm always like, Jack Korea. I'm like, what does that mean though? So it means let's get a drink. And that's what I said when I first saw that temptation energy. I was like, someone may say, let's get a drink. And then we've got yes, no phrases. Yes, no. You're going to have to decide. You're going to have to say yes or no. Someone may say, see you tomorrow. Listen, you're probably going to have to say yes or no. Okay. Now we've got so just when spirit gives these messages, like more in it. Give me ginger. Okay, so I just tapped in ginger, a hot fragrant spice made from the Made from this plant, which may be chopped or powdered for cooking, preserved in syrup or candied. Okay, so a hot fragrant spice. So give me ginger. So you guys obviously fire sign. Okay, you're looking for that hot, you're looking for that spice, right? And it's kind of saying you're looking for someone to give you that. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why you want to come to them with that. But you're looking for them to give you that, but maybe you feel like something wasn't successful. But you could just still be kind of like thinking or feeling a bit down about it. But it's kind of saying, keep going, go with the flow. Okay, it's telling you, don't try to move the boat, let the boat move you. Don't try. This is you trying to move the boat here. Okay, this is you letting the boat move you. Okay, right, cool. What else have we got for Sagittarius spirit? I want to move off this now. Yeah, something else for my Saggies, please. Knight of Wands, the Empress in the reverse, and the Death card. Scorpio energy, Taurus, Libra energy, High Priestess in the reverse. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Oh, Justice in reverse, Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay. The only way is through, and the only way is transformation. I wish I could pick this. I'm going to try and do it, actually. Believe in miracles, right? Hey. Okay, look at this. Oh, I just want it to be neat. Okay, this is you here, the Death energy. And it's like you have to get, oh, wait. You have to go straight through something. But with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, okay, you may feel like, you know, if you feel like things are not going in your favor, if you feel like, you know, you kind of go back around, or there's a repetitive of events or a recycle, okay, where there's some sort of like, you know, due to some sort of injustice that causes some sort of loss, due to like, you know, someone in the process not making some sort of an intuitive decision here, then it's kind of saying, you know, the only way to get through whatever the situation is for you. Some of you guys, it could also be to do with something where, like I said, I feel like some of you guys, this could be you here, where if this is something that makes you angry, you may feel like you want to, you know, pursue something, okay? But it's like, if the person that you want to pursue is not receptive to you yet, it might not be the right time. Or it might be like something could be like, I feel like you might be being rerouted by the divine or the universe because of something bigger that maybe you don't see yet. But I feel like you're trying to see everything with the Page of Swords. But that's why it's saying, like, go with the flow, and the only way is to go through it with this transformation energy, because this is like going through it here with this transformation. Okay, that was interesting. What else do we have here for Sagittarius please? Can we get something else? Justice again, and the Five of Cups again, and the Nine of Pentacles again, and the Page of Pentacles. So it's going to invest in some sort of justice. There could be something to do with a legal situation here. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Well, they could have something to do with a child. Money. This child having money. There could be like a is this like child custody or something like that? Not custody. What am I talking about? Child support. Ace of Wands. Or for some of you guys, it could be like go in a new direction. What go in a new direction card? It's telling you to wait for the better offer. If you try to do something too quickly, then you may not. If you especially as well, if you're trying to attain some sort of money in a situation, whatever that is, it's telling you to wait for the better offer. But it's something about like, if you invest in some sort of impulsive decision, then something might not come together the right way. And you may feel like there's been some sort of loss, but I feel like it's saying if you have some sort of patience with something here, peace, balance, and harmony, like you could attain something, or you're going to get something from something. From this Ten of Pentacles, it's like you have a pentacle here, okay, from the Ten of Pentacles. So one of these would be yours, but then it's like, but if you make some sort of impulsive decision, then you may feel like you actually like lose what you could have gained. Okay. So yeah, it's just saying like, have patience. I feel like that's a big message in your reading. Okay, what else for Sagittarius, please? Did I write anything down for you guys? I don't think I did, no. Okay. Patience. Okay. Wait. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I get this down. Okay, anything else from Sagittarius, please? Two of Wands. Okay, and reverse, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so it's kind of saying, you know, try not to make a decision so much based on what you see at this time, but use your courage to kind of like more so go based upon like where you want to arrive and how you want to feel. Okay, if that makes sense. Because I feel like what you see could be the temptations. Like I feel like what you see is, it could be like that's where the temptations could come in. And if you make a decision based upon that, then it could result in some sort of like baggage, or like feeling like something just, you know, just ended as soon as that decision was made. Yeah, Six of Cups and the Star card. So yeah, it's saying here, again, blessings, miracles. I believe in miracles. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I was asking Spirit, like there was something I wanted to write down. I can't remember. Spirit just gave it to me. Yeah, that is like your theme and cool. Yeah. So yeah, I believe in miracles, and it's saying you know, keep watering those seeds. If you planted some seeds of like growth, success, and love, okay, watering those seeds is also bringing in this miracle. Okay, some of you guys as well, if you have children, I see you giving like some love here, and I see like this positively impacting like some sort of child's growth and like their happiness and positivity. Oh wow, some of you guys, you may see like a child like really grow and have like this positivity and this like receptiveness and this happiness, and it could be because of like some sort of like love here that's being like poured in and all of this stuff, and this child could be growing. Like something as well, it could also have something to do with like a mother healing and then pouring in that love energy. Or something, it could have something to do with like if a child that needed healing, the love that they're getting from the mother could be like also, you know, adding to that healing energy. Wheel of Fortune here as well. Just had case closed here. So again, like something about like that could mean something to someone. Case closed. It's saying if there's a case that's closed, okay, don't stay like in your head thinking about it, because then you may just like open yourself up for confusion. Okay, it's saying once something's closed, also put down like the weight of it and the baggage of it, so that you can then be like receptive to like these blessings, these miracles. But also we've got the Hierophant energy here, Taurus energy, we've got Aquarius energy. But this is my no card. It can mean weight. But what's that about? Why have we got Hierophant, please? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be something here again. Some of you guys, if you're thinking about having long-term commitment and maybe marriage, okay, some of you guys, this is the miracle or the blessing that you want. Okay, something about long-term commitment. It could be with a particular individual. Some of you guys, it could be with two particular individuals. Some of you guys, it could be to do with a marriage that you might want, something like that. Okay, it's telling you again, you know, believe in miracles here. Okay, keep watering the seeds that you're watering, because that, like, whatever the blessing, I think the spirit's just kind of highlighting, you know, what you might, what you might feel like would be a miracle for you. But then also with the no card as well, if there's something that you're trying to water and you've already been given a no here, then that might be like a strong no from spirit here, saying, you know, water your miracles instead. Don't water anything where there's been like a no here, because that could just bring more like baggage onto your plate. So it's almost like water the miracles here, but if there's something where there's been like a no, it's like, you know, you watering the miracles will bring the miracles. But if you're watering things where either where it's the divine that's told you no, or spirit that's told you no, or someone that's told you no, yeah, 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is you walking, leaving something behind here and moving towards like some sort of journey, but it's like the divine's there. Well, the divine's everywhere, obviously, but I mean, like, the divine's with you, or you're moving more to close it, or moving more towards the divine on this journey. Yeah, the Empress, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like you're saying be receptive to your blessings. Also give some love to yourself. Really allow yourself to have that solitude for self-love, and don't feel like you have to always be working, you know. Don't like tire yourself out here. Okay, even if it's to attain a lot of money, like, don't, you know, don't let the money work you here, you know. Also make sure you actively investing time in self-love, you know, so that the way that you feel, your state of being as well, also feels good, because that's also what's going to make you be receptive to not only your blessings but also the divine, who is obviously in control of your blessings, right? So lovely. This is great, guys. It's kind of just saying, yeah, feel free to like take some time, some good time for yourself. Like, who doesn't need to, who doesn't want to hear that? Obviously, I mean, sometimes we don't want to hear that when we're like, yeah, but I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And it's like, okay, well, if you've already done some things that you need to do, and then the rest can kind of move it forward itself, it works itself, then you can kind of like, in that meantime, when you have some time anyway, you know, you pour that into yourself. And if you need to say no to the demands of the world, if you need to say a strong no and put up some boundaries and say, no, this is me time, as well, this could be mother card, as well, this could be mommy time, this could be me time, you know, no requests, no demands in this time, you know. And that's you making a statement of self-love, you know. People say, oh, do you want to do this, do you want to, no, like, no is a clear, no is a sentence, no is a full sentence. Okay, so that's lovely. And in that time, you're just like healing and giving, you know, love to yourself, and the divine's just going to see that and just be like, yeah, you know, this is what's going to be pouring in your blessings. So yeah, say don't get stuck, don't let the temptations, you know, obstruct like what you need to do for yourself, or your boundaries. But I feel like you're walking away from like something that you may feel like was keeping you stuck here, which is really good. Or this is what your intuition is like telling you or highlighting to you. There could have been something with the Ten of Pentacles. It could have had something to do with like a home situation. It could have had something to do with a power dynamic or a control dynamic, or it could have just been a toxic environment here, a toxic situation. Okay, maybe there was just like different people caught up in it. But yeah, it's kind of just saying, you know, yeah, something like a clean slate, some sort of truth, clarity, insight, ideas, planting the seeds, watering it, and yeah, not feeling like you have to like roll the oar and hustle and do very hard, but know that if you've done the work, you've done what you need to do, you can now let go and relax and trust that you're still moving forward. Okay, but if you're doing all of this, then you're gonna, you know, that tired and that like that energy it puts you in is also not conducive to the being receptive of the miracles and stuff. So the balance. But yeah, guys, this looks good. It also looks like the more that you're giving some self-love time for yourself with those boundaries, you're going to be giving yourself a lot of time to receive divine insight and wisdom here from the divine. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, and those insights and those clarities might even be ideas that you can do that will help you with other things that you're looking for at that time. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you guys so much for being present. Definitely don't forget to give this video a like if it was helpful, if it resonated. Subscribe for future readings if you are interested, if you're new here. And yeah, sending you guys lots of love. Take care, stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.